7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this guy in front of me at a Subway restaurant has just ordered a 6-inch club sandwich with everything on it. And I ask him, man, how in the world can you possibly stomach all those toppings? He smiles, looks at me with a mouthful of honesty and says, well, it's not so hard when it's the first meal of the day, but the last one for the week. Yeah, I felt like an idiot. Until I looked at him and realized he had on a cell phone earpiece and a full-length suit, so I figured, screw him. He's probably some yuppie with a bad taste in timing and jokes, considering how broke most of us are these days, y'all. But then I looked a little closer, and I realized that his shoes had been blacked in with magic markers. The pants he was wearing were too big for his body, and the jacket, it didn't even match the rest of his outfit, y'all. His right hand looked like it had been broken and never healed right, like he knew what it mean to have to fight for a meal or a place to sleep, and the bulge in his pocket told me he had all $5 for his meal in pennies, nickels, and dimes, and the look in the cashier's eyes said, I'm 16 and the boss ain't around, which makes me God, so there's no way I'm gonna counter that change for some homeless bum, so I figured I'd buy his meal, y'all. Maybe trade it in for his life story, and this is the story he told me. Nothing. He sat and separated that sandwich till he made more future meals out of it than Jesus could. And I searched the walls of my soul for some portrait of inspiration I could take down and share with him. And the best thing I came up with is, so what'd you used to do before you were homeless? And he says, hell, what do you do now, son? I said, hey, you better watch your mouth. You are looking at a professional poet. And he had nerve to laugh lettuce all over the counter, just, and I thought I had it bad, he said. I guess we're both just starving artists, except you must be starving, so I must be the artist. I said, hey, you at least mean that the other way around. He said, hey, no, not really. And just then, I remembered some movie about some homeless guy becoming some big-time millionaire, and I figured I'd share that information with him, get him all happy about his life again, but his eyes said, don't you dare. Don't you dare mention Will Smith, his little son Jaden, in that stupid movie, Pursuit of Happiness, to me. Walks out that analogy like you think it's gonna actually cure the common cold. Do you see any cameras around? He asked me, boy. Are you waiting for someone to yell action before you start living your life? He said, no, I get it. You thought you heard cut and figured it's okay to give up on it, huh? The jacket, he said, the jacket I'm wearing, I stole at a hotel lobby after overhearing the owner of it set up a date with his secretary, but not his wife. The pants I pulled off a friend of mine who froze to death last year on the homeless shelter stoop waiting to get inside, the cell phone earpiece I wear. And so when I talk to the voices I hear in the sky, I think are my dead ancestors or pray to the God I still believe in spite of my circumstances. No one thinks I'm crazy. I fit and just found the can't wait to text a person while you walk across the street. Idiots. But the shoes, he said, this is important, y'all. He said, the shoes are mine, bought and paid for fair and square with my own money. They've tasted the beaches of Rhoda, Spain, and been firmly planted up the butt of Harlem. They've kissed the White House lawn and pretty much loved and lost everywhere from Antwerp to Austin. And if I have my way, he said, they're gonna do a lot more one and a lot less the other. For more steps in Jericho's got miles. See, I might have lost my way, he told me, but I'm the last one standing in his restaurant tonight. He said, me, not having an address, doesn't make me homeless any more than you having one. This means the mailman knows how to find your jail cells. And we both have lives, boy, and we're both living them, and we both know by now that clothes don't make a man. His heart does. So who knows, he says, yes, maybe I am Jesus incarnate, come down to a Subway restaurant to save everybody here, or maybe I'm just some homeless bum who might be down on his luck, but is still smart enough to know the difference between me, you, and 90% of the American population is the skin of our teeth and our next paycheck from being homeless, just like I am right now, he said. But make no mistake about it, boy, when we both walk out of this restaurant tonight, we're both gonna walk out of it as men in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,